you doing? This is Jerry Ames with Cinema5D, and I'm here with Tim Smith from Canon. Hey Tim, you know, what's going on with Canon? The HDSLRs, everyone's trying to shoot video with them now, and you guys just released 2 new video cameras. Can you tell us a little bit about those cameras?
Yeah, we've got the XF300 and the 305, and they're traditional video cameras. You know, where we're putting the 5D inside of a category of more of a digital cinema style camera or a digital film camera, whatever the new word is going to be, because obviously they're 2 different images. What I really like, though, in terms of for your users, the 5D people, is that there's a new compression algorithm in these 300s and 305s, which is a 50 megabit MPEG compression, which is spectacular. So what it means is Canon's now making our own compressions. You know, obviously we adopted H.264 with the 5Ds and the HDSLRs, but now we're in the business of coming up with our own compressions at this point, which can only mean good things for the future.
Do you guys plan on going from that compression, maybe getting that over to the next generation of HDSLRs?
Well, I don't know if it has to be that compression necessarily, because, you know, now that we're making compressions, it may be a more appropriate compression for the next generation or the next version. And before you ask, we can't change the compression in the existing cameras. It is what it is, and it's been doing great, and it's out there doing great, and I'm not saying that we should. There's a million things I would change first, but going forward, if we're in the business of creating our own codecs, we can give you and deliver much more image quality out of what the chips are that are on there now. So there's a lot of great possibilities coming, but you know, it's a big ship, we move slow.
Now, you know, Tim, you kind of work in a lot of respects for Canon, but one of the things that I've seen you do is you go to these events and you also go to sets where they're using these cameras like House and these, you know, other major shows, productions and film sets. You know, how do you see the reaction from major shows like House and other big movies like Iron Man and stuff like that? You know, the community, what do you see the pros think about these HDSLRs?
You know, I think one of the things they like about these HDSLRs is, unlike other digital cinema cameras, it's more for them as, based on the price point, it's not a religion, it's a tool. You know, it's not, I shoot this or I shoot that, it's I shoot whatever. And the 5D fits perfectly in that. Somebody says, hey, I shot a movie with the 5D, I think that's great. Somebody says I shot a B camera with the 5D, I think that's great. You know, if they want to mix it with Panavision, they want to mix it with a Red, they want to mix it with a film camera, it works. So it's just, there's just much more, we've got much more bigger inventory of ideas now with what they can do. You know, you look at the House example and how they could craft kind of a script to go around a small camera, or get a small camera that works around such a great script. You know, the ideal camera with the ideal shot. Should everything ever made be shot on a 5D? No, of course not. But if you're eliminating the 5D as a possible camera for your shoot, you know, you're limiting your shots, you're limiting what you can do with it. It should be in everybody's tool bag.